Hey, everybody. Welcome back to yet some more Cryptopolis.
Hey.
Hello, Isaac. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Oh. Welcome back, Nick.
Amongst the crowds, Isaac, here amongst the crowds.
We have a problem, Nick, that is facing our sovereignty and our independence as a nether nation, Nick, and that is the pigmen apocalypse, the pigmen invasion,
Isaac, the pigpocalypse,
the pig runner virus, Nick. We have been overrun, and we need to put a stop to that, man.
Yeah, man. We're the government, Isaac, right? We're moving around, right? But as soon as we poke one citizen, they're all going to come after us with their swords, right? Like this is like a ticking time bomb, Isaac. It's not good. It's very bad,
Nick. And the thing is, you know, for the most part, 95% of the invaders, Nick, are peaceful, but it's the 5%, the nose rings are about, man, and they're punching us, hitting us, slapping us with their swords. It's not good, man. It's not good.
They got crossbows as well, man.
They do. It's terrible.
They're weird. They're such weird creatures. Like they point their crossbow at me. They won't shoot. They won't run directly at me. They'll run like sideways. Like it's like there's some AI in them that's been programmed to like try and be a little bit more clever than just running for me and attacking me, but it's not worked, Isaac. They're just stupid.
They're very bad. Nick, thankfully for us, there is a solution. And that solution, Nick, is the Mega Torch.
The Mega Torch.
The Mega Torch. Mega Torch. And the Mega Torch is not too difficult to make. The only reason we didn't make it in the last episode, Nick, is that we couldn't make nickel because some foolish fool lost us the brown lava. However, some gracious genius, Nick, has recrafted the brown lava between streams.
Okay.
And so now
it's been restored.
It's been using my restorative powers, Nick. I have restored it to its former glory.
Lovely. Some glorious genius, Isaac. Just ate a really spicy curry and boom, brown lava, Isaac.
That's how it works, man.
That's how nickel's produced, everybody.
Boom.
Beautiful.
So I think we should be able to get the Mega Torch. And I think if we have the Mega Torch down, we should be able to kind of just drive, once again, using your expert herding methods, Nick. You know, you really do channel like a German Shepherd in that regard. I feel like you can herd all of the pigmen off the platform, and we should be able to prevent their repopulation using the aforementioned Mega Torch.
This is some like serious like population control tactics here, Isaac. Okay, let me get a bowl. Let me get 2 types of mushrooms, and let me get my running shoes on, and I'm going to be ready for these guys. Here we go. Let me make a fungal stew. Whip that up, or a fungal salad, even
Nick,
to remember.
I have it in my hands.
Okay,
the Mega Torch. I'm going to place it atop the center. I'm going to adorn it, Nick, atop the center of our little temple here in the middle, right?
Yeah, nice. Yeah, good. Stick it up there, Isaac.
And it should give us 64 blocks, I think, in each direction.
Oh,
so like a huge...
Oh, right. So not 64 block radius. It's 64 block in each direction.
It might be a 64 block radius. Like it might be, you know, 32 in each direction, but I feel like it's 64 in each direction. I feel like it's a 128 diameter, 64 radius, yeah.
At this point, it doesn't matter, man, because, I mean, we've not got 64, right? So here we go.
No, exactly.
I'm going to agitate one.
We don't even have 32, right?
No, exactly. Come on.
There we go. He's got him.
There we go.
He's got him.
Slosh.
I don't think they're going to follow you, man. I feel like you got to...
Oh, crap.
I think you've got to get them to do the conga down the stairs
One of them... Oh, no, they're coming. They're coming.
Oh, they are going. Yeah, look at that.
Here we go. I just need to stand at the bottom of the platform sufficiently enough that they're like, oh, he's close enough.
I'll nudge him along, man. Don't you worry.
Oh, my God. I can hear that. We've turned the sounds off, right?
Yeah.
But I can hear the echoes. It's very cinematic right now. It's like,
okay, Nick, this is working tremendously.
Okay, this is good. I'm swimming. I've got 1 minute left of fire resistance. I'm sure that'll be plenty.
Nick, I think we're clear.
Oh, here we go.
We are.
I'm coming home.
Good to go, man.
Hello. Oh, look at
this.
Peace at last. Oh. This is glorious,
man. We've done
Isaac. This is glorious.
The world is ours once more. Look at that.
Oh, lovely,
wonderful.
Lovely.
Oh,
okay, much better.
I can hear myself
now
think
it feels
again.
It feels like we've got the space now. Before it was like, oh, the platform didn't feel that big because it was bloody overpopulated. But this is much better.
It's lovely, right? It's fantastic.
Oh, very good, very good, very good. So, last time we were like working towards the bricks, right? The coke bricks and the other bricks to make ovens and stuff like that. And we were waiting on something to... We were waiting on resources, weren't we? It was this.
We needed sand, Nick. We needed a staggering amount of sand.
That's it.
Now, I have received new information, Nick, since the end of the last stream. And that information is that we are fools.
Okay.
Foolish. Silly
Nothing
billies.
new then.
Silly turkeys who don't know what they're doing, right?
Okay, okay.
Apparently, you can use granite with the resource generator to get more granite, right?
Okay, yeah, I see this.
And granite can then be ground down using the cutting board hammer method into red sand.
Oh, right.
Which is essentially just sand, but red,
yes,
right?
But red.
So we can still use this, I believe, in the creation of whatever it is we want to make. For example, in the creation of clay, right?
I see. Whereas previously, what we had to like break down the scorched stone, and
it
there
was limestone that wasn't duplicatable. Was the problem? Yeah.
It'd be a chance we got limestone, but then this takes an entire. This takes the chance of getting limestone out of it because you get essentially one of the stones every round. So this is much better.
Yes, I mean now that we have
the yield wasn't great.
The scorched stone, we can just go and like wash a ton of this, right?
Yes, this is now we can expedite this, right?
Exactly.
Look at that. There you go. The only problem is it's just a flipping inventory annihilator.
It's so much stuff. Do we have the ability to make the draw controller? Like, is that something we can make? I think the answer is yes. The storage controller just needs some storage drawers and like a nickel gear.
Okay.
And then I believe we need the linking tool, which also looks very doable. It's 2 nickel, 1 chain, 1 drawer, and then 5 paper. And the paper we can get from sugarcane, which I don't think we have. We can also get it from sawdust, which we've been doing before.
We do have sawdust.
Hammer it down. Yeah.
In fact, I think we have made paper thus far.
So I'm thinking, do we want to get like a dedicated drawer for each one of these blocks that we get from cleaning the scorched stone, just because we have so many of them? They're taking up so much of our space in these chests, right? And do we want to get a drawer controller so we can just link them all together and dump everything all at once, right?
I think that's probably dumping everything everywhere all at once, Isaac.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, I think. So
I concur, Nick, I concur.
Let's do that. So nickel shards.
While you do that, man, I'm gonna get the sand that we need. All right.
Okay. Yes, you get the sand, so we can oven. So
how
we
much
turn
nickel?
our oven.
Here's 3 nickel, man. I don't know how much nickel you need.
It's probably going to be close enough, to be honest.
If you need more nickel, just drop some. The null shards are in the drawer by the other drawers.
The drawer by the other drawers, right?
Over here, man. Here's the null shards.
Oh, yes. All right. Here we go.
Ready
get
to
a
go.
load of this. Where's that brown goopy goodness? Here it is. Oh, yes. Lovely.
You seen everything everywhere all at once yet, man?
No, I haven't, man. I still need to watch it.
Good film, man. Good film.
I know. I honestly, I keep getting recommended it by different people, and I'm like, I've heard. I know. All right. I know it's good.
See, I think you're in a bad spot now, though, because I think
the problem, it's been hyped up, hasn't it?
It's bad to go into a movie with expectations. I think any movie, honestly, right?
That's the problem, isn't it? Because that's what happened to me with Top Gun Maverick, right? And then I came out expecting, over expecting, I should say. I went in over expecting Isaac, and it was good, but people were like, "Oh my god, it's changed my life," right? And I was like, "Oh god, it's gonna be incredible. It's gonna change my whole outlook." But no,
it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Tom Cruise didn't do that to you.
Tom Cruise has not converted me, Isaac, into a Scientologist.
That's what you thought was going to happen at the end of
That's what I thought was going to happen, man. I was a bit disappointed, to be honest, that it didn't. But like, it was good, but like, I think part of that specific example is, again, due to the fact that I didn't watch it at the cinema. I think a lot of
You watched Maverick at home?
I watched Maverick at home, yeah. I watched it on whatever it was on, like Amazon Prime, I think, or something like that.
Right.
So yeah, watched it at home.
Interesting.
I was like, should have watched it in the cinema because, you know,
You don't have like a
cinematic.
a 17.1 Dolby Atmos.
No, I don't.
Maximum
Unfortunately,
high frame rate, ultra wide, pure gamut, giga high 48 dimensional viewing experience at home.
No, I don't. Unfortunately,
that's what you need. Otherwise, you don't get the fighter jet experience, man.
Thing is, TV that I watched it on has amazing speakers, but I myself.
I am gonna go out on a limb and say that's not true. I don't think any TVs that have
is very good.
It might be very good for built-in speakers, but I don't believe that's true.
It's one of those ones where the screen is the speaker and it's got loads of panels on the back that like vibrate the screen. It's very good. But
I'm gonna press X to doubt.
Hold on.
Just saying.
Hold on. Hold on.
It's like me saying I went to McDonald's and they had the best cheeseburger ever. It's like it might have been good, but there's only so good a McDonald's cheeseburger can be, right?
Hold on though. This is not the point. The point is that it was turned down quite low. We didn't watch it at a very high volume.
I see.
Right? Because I myself, amongst the people I watched it with, were like tired, and also like I watched it with old people, Isaac, and I myself, I'm also old, right? So it wasn't turned
so
up.
actual old people, like over 60s, or like just
we'll go with almost 60.
Almost 60. Okay.
Yeah. So
your regular viewing crowd.
So that was also part of it. Like we didn't watch it, and I was like, yeah, I should have probably just gone to the cinema and watched it there because it would have had proper surround sound, right? But yeah, no, didn't do that. So yeah, I'm old. In spirit. That's basically.
But you need to up your home audio game, man, because the built-in speakers are not it, honestly.
Oh yeah, well here at home, like my actual home. Oh my god, no, not at all. But then I don't watch anything really on TV at home apart from reality TV.
That's fair. But Nick, you don't want the 12.15 Dolby Atmos, man. For the reality TV shows, you don't want to hear every bead of sweat rolling down their face.
Thing is, right,
as they
if I was going to do that, this is the thing. If I was going to do that, I'd put my earphones in and watch it on something else.
But what if you want to watch it with other people, Nick?
Then I'm going to have to suffer, Isaac. Although, to be fair, when I'm watching it with other people, I'm usually going to be talking so much during whatever we're watching that it doesn't matter what we're listening to it on. Could be listening to it on a potato, and honestly, as long as I can tell what people are saying, that's probably fine. It's probably all I need. So this is why. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Boom.
Well, there you go.
Right. What else do
there goes the Dolby Atmos sponsorship, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dolby.
Sorry.
Yeah, Dolby Atmos is right.
Sorry, Dolby. Sorry,
Dolby.
Sorry.
What's with Dolby and having like everything covered, man? They've got Dolby Atmos for sound. They've got Dolby Vision for Vision for TVs, right, as well.
Everything's Atmos. Everything's Vision. Yeah.
It's all Dolby these days, man.
What is it that is Dolby Atmos these days? Is my phone Dolby Atmos?
I think everything.
Is everything Dolby Atmos?
I think everything. I think your phone might have Dolby Vision support. Question marks for the camera, I think is something it has. I'd be surprised if your phone has Dolby Atmos, just because like I feel like that is like a surround sound specification, although it might not be. Who knows?
I'll tell you what, man. Some people will say one speaker that supposedly has Dolby Atmos because it uses algorithms to make things sound like they're behind you and below you and inside of you. So yeah, you never know.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the phone speaker that makes it sound like things are inside of me.
I want it to sound like things are inside of me as well. Like there are some cars these days that have like speakers in the headrests and like have like bone conduction garbage and stuff like that to like make it feel like the sound is like vibrating within you. And honestly, man, I don't want it.
Yeah, right.
I can't lie. I just want to be in comfort, silence, and sounds that don't sound like they're coming from within my body,
right,
Isaac?
Right.
Yeah.
But like, what if you're watching a movie and they want to, they really, 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 really want to convey the feeling that this like person you're watching is hungry, and so they want to make it feel like the sound of the stomach grumbling is coming from your stomach, Nick, for added depth and immersion. You don't want to feel that, man.
Here's the problem, right? Like, this is the thing with these immersive things, right? Like, if I'm watching someone being hungry, that's because I want to watch someone being hungry, right? I don't want to feel hungry.
Right.
This is like when I watch a movie and someone's in the desert right? Like, you know, sweating, right? And like being dehydrated. I want to watch them do that.
I think in an ideal world, Nick, if the movie is about someone being trapped in a desert, the movie theater shouldn't serve you drinks. And when it comes time for the desert scene, they should crank the AC in that room to 45 degrees Celsius, you know, 110 Fahrenheit. And they should, you know, pump the moisture up or down, sorry, make it real dry, barren, you know, and they should start throwing sand in your face, man. They should.
Yeah.
I want the highest levels of immersion humanly possible.
Maybe you're onto something though, man. Maybe you're onto something, right? Like, perhaps this is like 5D, you know, JMax, right?
Yeah,
like it's after IMAX. That's what comes after IMAX, right? JMax,
of course.
And it's where they actually like start doing all that crap to like make you feel like they don't serve you food, and they turn their heating up and down, and they make it just, you know, and they get people to shout at you and stuff like that.
How would you feel if you went to the cinema, Nick? You'd already paid for your movie ticket, and then you went to the confection stand, you know, the snacks, they got hot dogs or whatever. You go to the counter and you're like, you try to buy some, I don't know, some M&Ms and some popcorn and some drinks, and they say no, you can't have it because it will break the immersion of the film. How would you respond?
Like, you've got to watch, like you have to show them your receipt, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
For the movie you're going to watch, and then they will then deduce
whether or not
you can or cannot buy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, how would you feel? How would you respond to that?
Have I already paid for the movie?
You've already paid for the ticket, yeah. Non-refundable.
Right, non-refundable. How much have I paid for it, Isaac?
You paid $12.50 for the ticket, man.
$12.50. That's honestly, it's quite cheap these days.
Yeah,
man,
it's not an IMAX, man. You know?
Ooh, to be honest, I'd be like, well, are they going to explain it to me, or are they just going to say no? Right. Are they just going to like flat out refuse, or are they going to be like, oh, sorry, we're testing out our new like movie experience, right, which is extra immersive, and you know you're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah, they tell you what's going on, man. They're not
okay.
You know, they're not hiding it from you, like because you gotta say, excuse me, why not, right? You can clearly see the M&Ms are there.
Yeah, it's because of the movie you're watching. We want you to be extra immersed. The thing is, the whole movie would have to be about being hungry, right? In this premise, that's the thing.
But it's just a certain scene in the movie. It's a 3-minute scene.
But this is the thing. What if in a different part of the movie they're stuffing themselves, right? Are they going to bring their food out to me at that very moment? Is it going to like appear out of a thing in the ground? It's going to pop up?
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, how would you feel if that was the case? Would you?
If it was like that, I'd be well into it.
Right.
Yeah. Because it means I can eat.
How would you feel about like a 17-year-old throwing sand in your face during a desert scene?
Ooh,
like a cinema employee. How would you feel?
They're like sitting there undercover in like the rows in front of me, and there's a few of them dotted about so that there's maximum coverage of the audience. Yeah, of course. Right?
And they've all got it's only very small parts of sand, but they just kind of flick it at your face every now and again.
Yeah. No, I'd be into that.
Right, I see.
I'd enjoy it. Right. Yeah.
And then, like, you know, as soon as someone dives into the main character, the protagonist on screen, they dive into a pool of water. One of the cinema workers behind you dumps a bucket of water on your head at the exact moment.
Is it cold?
Feel it. It's ice cold. It's exactly the same temperature as Steven Spielberg wanted it to be in the movie, man.
Oh right, okay, I see. Yeah, no, that's the cutoff point, right? Because then, or unless 20 seconds later in the movie, when you then see whoever's been drenched become dry, I'm instantly dry. They use they irradiate with me with microwave radiation so that my clothes cook to the point at which I'm suddenly dry.
They've got one of those like Dyson hand dryers, but for your whole body. And it's transparent, so you can still see it all day, but it just quickly goes down over you and just. And then you clean again.
Full like head to toe, like quick dry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine then. Yeah. And as long as I'm warm again as well. So see, this is the thing. Right. If it's one part of the movie that has to be subjected on you throughout the entire thing, no. However, if it's only during the duration of whatever is going on in the movie,
right,
then I'm good. I'm fine. In fact, they could charge quite a bit for that.
Someone in the Twitch chat said, "Don't watch Titanic." Then.
No, gosh,
which I thought was good.
Yeah, but, if the character dies, do you die?
So how much would you pay then for this extra immersive experience, Nick?
Oh, I'd pay like maybe £40 for an extra immersive experience.
Right.
Which again is probably not that much more than an actual bloody cinema ticket these days.
Depends what you go, I guess, right? But you would pay, you'd pay like quadruple the price of a cinema ticket.
Yeah,
up to octuple the price, depending on where you go, I guess. But like,
yeah, I'd pay it.
You'd pay a lot.
It's one of those things that I'd go to try, and then probably not do again. Right.
So you're gonna pay quadruple the price of a regular cinema ticket to have someone throw sand in your face?
Yeah, exactly.
In that case, then, when are you free? I can set this up. I got a TV in my living room. I'll start throwing sand at you, man. 40 quid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but here's what you need, Isaac. In the movie, you need sand. You need a bucket of water.
Easy done.
You need future technology that can instantly dry me, or just a lot of Dyson hand dryers.
We're gonna be watching a movie that exclusively takes place underwater, so you can be soaked for the whole movie.
Oh right, I see.
No drying at all, man.
Right. Oh, okay. Then I'm not coming. I've cancelled my train ticket.
You don't know this ahead of time. Is the thing.
Yeah, I don't know what movie I'm coming to watch.
Exactly.
He's just there rubbing his palms together, creasing, right? Oh dear. Ooh. Hey, where's this? Where should we put this? Where are all these storage drawers gonna go, Isaac?
Wherever you want, man. I feel like we need a new location because I don't like what we've got currently. I don't like the little like haphazard placement of both of these. Maybe just like
work in the middle.
Maybe over here. Maybe like a wall that starts here somewhere. If you put like the controller, we can move the vending machines a bit. And exactly.
This could do.
And then like move everything else over there.
Okay.
I'm setting up a boiler, by the way, for steam power, so we can get. No, not a kettle boiler. Yeah, I'm setting up the boiler so I can boil some water to pour over your head when you come and visit, man.
Oh no, the sea is cold, man, not warm.
Oh no, this is a different scene.
Oh, I see. Right, okay.
But yeah, no, I guess that's the thing. How immersive do you want them to be, right? Like, someone in the movie gets hit in the head with a frying pan, like.
Yeah, am I getting hit by a frying pan?
Yeah, right. Like you signed a waiver ahead of time, you know.
Like damage, right? I know. See, I'm not. If I have to sign a waiver, I'm not going.
I feel like you'd have to, right? You would have to sign a waiver because even if they just throw the water over your head, you don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, what if I get sand in your eye and you're blind for the rest of your life? Like that, the cinema can't be responsible for that.
They're getting sued for that, man. they're getting sued into the ground, Isaac. They blind me. I'm coming for them. No waiver.
I don't think that's reasonable, man. I feel like you've got to, you know, have a little bit of blindness wiggle room on this kind of thing, right?
No waiver when I come to your house, Isaac. I'm coming. I'm not signing anything. The only thing I'm signing, Isaac, is I'm not getting my pad out. All right.
Right.
I'm not signing my life away. I'm going to be there with my own legal documents, ready to sue on the spot.
It's all right, Nick. I've got the Chat GPT forged signature of you.
Yeah, right. I see.
It's already done, man.
I've AI done myself dirty. I see how it is.
Yeah, I tell you what, man. But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like you think there's room. Do you think in the next in our lifetimes we'll see more immersive cinema experiences?
I think so. Well, I don't know how it will necessarily be achieved. Like if it will be achieved through just like actually going to the cinema, or if it'll be like at home VR stuff, or it'll be or like how it'll actually take shape. You know, like in the future. Like if they've got
instead of the past,
stuff that can tap into your brain, right? Yeah, instead of the past.
Yeah,
or the past, or just the past.
Yeah,
if they've got stuff that like can in the future, go into your in the future, that can like tinker with your brain, and you're just unconscious for all of it, then it could be like that, right? Who knows, Isaac? Who knows?
That's true. Like, I feel like the easiest of all the senses to add would be smell, maybe, but like because I feel like the science of creating smells in like a vacuum, I think, has gotten pretty good, right? Like, I imagine if you wanted to get, you look at scented candles, there's tons of stuff, right? If you wanted to get somebody to give you the smell of like freshly cut grass in just like a scent that you could spray into a cinema room, I feel like somebody can do that for you, right? And so there's like the possibility to install like little sprayers at just below nose height on the seat in front of you that just goes and spritz you with like the smell of grass when the grass scene comes in, right? Or the smell of gunpowder when the cannons are fired or whatever, right? So I feel like that is plausible. Would you be into that?
Yeah, I'd be into that. Yeah, because
you'd be into getting spritzed a few times during the movie.
I'd be into getting spritzed a few times, man. Like, yeah, I'd be spritzed. I'll be spritzed.
Right.
Anyone want to spritz me?
And how much
Go
more would you
ahead.
pay for that experience?
Oh, probably not much, right?
Right.
Because I usually like my nose to be, you know, untampered with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not into the nose tampering.
But so you'd be into it, but you wouldn't be into it.
Exactly. Like
Right.
most things. Yeah.
I'm a little confused, man, but okay. That's fine.
See, I'd be into it, but I'm
But
not
you wouldn't
paying
pay any
more
extra for it.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So if it was like an upsell, right? Like they had a premium row of seats in the middle that had, you know, smell-o-vision technology, you wouldn't pay extra to sit in those seats?
Yeah, no.
Right.
Yeah. You get it. You get it. Smell-o-vision. Yeah, if they like incorporated it into IMAX,
Yeah.
then I'd be maybe inclined.
Right.
But if they want, you know, if they want to upsell me to JMax, it's not happening, right? It's not happening.
So you're saying you'd pay the regular IMAX upsell fee, but you wouldn't pay anything above and beyond the regular IMAX upsell fee, is what you're saying?
Exactly.
I understand.
Exactly. That's where the buck stops.
Right.
Isaac. Yeah.
Yeah. What if you're watching a movie about like a bakery, man, and all the smells are just fresh baked goods 24/7, like it's all the smells.
Oh my god!
And you can just smell all of the fantastic baked goods.
I'd be teased so much, Isaac, because I want to eat it all and I can't eat it. I'm there. My stomach's gonna be grumbling and growling and grouching and, you know, groaning and moaning and all of the other words to describe that, right? But
right,
you know.
I do know, man. Yeah, no, I know. I understand, man. Don't get it twisted. I understand fully.
So it might actually be an upsell, in a way,
right?
Because flipping, I like there's imagine like it's sponsored by the bakery, right? And the bakery's right next to the cinema. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they put the bakery next to the cinema, and they don't charge me extra for watching the movie.
But they get the money back on the upsell. It's an ad. It's
exactly, because
ad.
I'm going to go to that bloody... You bet I'm going to go to that bloody bakery, right? And enjoy some bakes. See, that's where it is. It's cunning, Isaac. It's very cunning.
The water's not the problem here, chat. The blaze burner is heated in and of itself. Like this, if we can get water in here, the blaze burner should just heat up the blaze boiler straight away. As you can see here, like when I start turning this, after a second... It is working, like the connect. You can see there's 2048. Like it works for a second. I just think we're not moving the water fast enough, which is awkward because the only way to move it faster, I think, is via fluid pipes.
Right.
Which are these guys here. I guess alternatively, it could just be a speed thing. Like I wonder if I just make this faster, it might work. Actually, I'll give that a try. But what about our videos, man? Do you think people would want smell-o-vision for the Nick and Isaac universe?
Oh, see, what would they be smelling? Like, right now, would they be smelling like us, just us? Not they wouldn't be smelling like.
Well, we don't have the Minecraft smell technology, right? We can't control that. But
right.
But like
Simply
in terms of just us, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Right.
At this point, I'd do it. I'd do it.
Yeah.
Because
what do you think the response would be in terms of the?
I reckon we could upsell. We could upsell.
Oh,
yeah. Do we? It's the question. Do we smell good?
Make it like a Patreon exclusive.
Like if they really want, I'll have a shower before we do these. Or if they really, really want, I won't have a shower before we do these. Right? Depending on what the people want. Obviously, it does depend on what the people want.
Right.
And whatever the people want, I must provide.
That's what
Isaac.
you'll give.
All right. That's what I will give. It's simply a matter of what the people want. So yeah, it depends basically. So what the question is, what's the people want?
What are people after? That's an interesting question, man.
Would you chat? Would you pay extra? Hi, you got boiler?
I've got a boiler. It's a little janky, but this boiler here is now self-sufficient, man.
Have a look.
So
let's have a look.
You'll see that we've got the blaze burner down here. The blaze burner is not being fed at all.
Yeah.
It does give off like a passive heat, right? You can feed it fuel to make it produce more power. So right now we've got 2,048 stress units coming out of the boiler, which is, for reference, a fair bit higher than the smaller amount that is 256 coming out of our water wheel, right? So almost 10 times as much.
Lovely. Very good. Very good.
The way the setup is currently working, we don't have like access to good fluid pipes. So over here, we're using the mechanical pump from Create to extract water from our unlimited water source into the boiler, and then using some of the power from the boiler, again 256 stress units is what the pump uses, so we're using 256 of the 2,000 we're producing to kind of get the water in and keep the whole system going. Right?
Yes, self-sufficient. So, I see.
On aggregate, we're actually producing about 1,750.
Okay, which is still good, right? Considering it's passive.
It's
because
huge.
There's no fuel, which is great.
So
lovely.
People say use lava for fuel. I don't know if you can. That is a good suggestion potentially. I don't know though if you can pump lava directly into the blaze burner. Like I know that you can take a bucket of lava and then you can pump that. Like you can just give that to the blaze burner like fuel. But I don't know if you can just like directly pump lava into the blaze burner. People saying you can if you use a straw. You need to give the blaze burner a straw so it can suckle. Yeah, so there's a straw from Create Crafts and Additions. You can run a bamboo through a rolling mill, and that will get you a straw that'll let that blaze burner suckle down on the lava, man.
Oh my gosh, go on! I'm quite interested, you know.
I'll make one for you, man. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I want to see him. I want to see him do his thing.
Oh, I see. Look at this. He's making more resource generators.
I'm making.
Are you gonna get like a resource generator tier 2 for each? Oh no, you're just doing the scorched stone.
I need some more pipes, which is what I'm making at the moment. But I do plan to make more. What's it called? Resource generators. That's
resource. You don't say resource. You say resource.
Resource generators. No, I would say resource generators. Actually, I'd say very resourceful.
Right. Not resourceful.
Not resourceful. But they are resource generators, aren't they? Not research generators. Although I wish they were research generators.
I like my ketchup bottle to be sauceful, though, personally.
Same. And I also wish it was resourceful as well.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Not I don't want it to just have to be sourceless and then have to buy another bottle.
Exactly, right, exactly.
Yeah, Heinz is working on tech. Oh, yeah. They're working on like different inner coatings for their
like ketchup-phobic inner coatings.
That are ketchup-phobic to make all of that every last little bit slide out of there, right?
How high is this on the list of priorities over at Heinz HQ?
Not very, right? Because it will make some meaningful difference to how many bottles of ketchup they sell.
Yeah, right.
Because if you aggregate all of those little itty bitty bits of ketchup that are stuck to the side that just get wasted when people don't buy them,
yeah,
then they're going to sell more ketchup, right?
The question is though, Nick, how much can you upsell for the gimmick? You know,
is that enough?
If there's a new version, right, that's got the ketchup-phobic coating, like, are you gonna pay like 15p extra for that?
Right, and like that 15p will be the
difference in ketchup lost plus extra.
Yes,
right?
Yes, exactly, plus fee. Yeah,
would you pay extra?
They would market it as if you're kind to the environment, you'll do it this way. Because then you're using all the ketchup.
Well, I was going to ask you, man, like, the kind of thing to the environment is to not buy a plastic bottle every time you want to have ketchup, right? So, like, how would you feel about, like, taking one bottle, like one glass bottle or whatever, of like, just either a reusable bottle of ketchup or a glass container of your choice, like a squeezy bottle of your choice, and, like, going to the supermarket, and they just have, like, a pump, and you just dispense... like you put in the amount you want, you say, I want 500 grams, you just hold down the button or press the lever or whatever it is, and it just dispenses the ketchup into your jar, and then you just take that to the checkout with a little sticker, like you do for...
Funnily enough, there are like some supermarkets that are trialing that with like loose like cereals and grains, you know that kind of thing, right?
I think I've seen it used with coffee beans.
Coffee, yeah, there you go. Like that's a good example, or like powders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? I'm all for it.
I think I'm also all for it.
I'm all for it. If that was genuinely like a widespread service that was offered, and it was that much better for the environment, which it is, because you're vastly reducing the amount of plastic bottles you go through. Because I go through a bloody lot of.
That's the thing. I was like
sauce bottles, man.
I'd take bottles to the store and like fill up on Coke Zero, man. Like
100%, yeah.
Instead of having to buy like a 2-liter bottle of plastic that goes in the bin, that every time. Like it's just
because it's also a pain in the arse. My recycling bin fills up quick, man.
Yeah, right.
I wish it fills up slower, right?
Exactly,
just have to take it out every time. So I mean, even for that reason too, I'd be more than happy to take some lightweight bottles to the supermarket. Just fill that stuff up.
Yeah, right.
All for it. Yeah. Come on, Tesco. Come on, Sainsbury's.
I'm with you, man.
Come on,
I'm with you.
Morrison's.
I'm on the train. Maybe this is. Maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do it, man. Maybe we need to start our
Maybe
own
we should start
store.
a service. Yeah,
right.
yeah. And like, you know, if you're getting food delivery, every food delivery van has like a vat of ketchup in the back. Yeah. you know, in like bars, they've got the multi drinks dispenser on the little end of a gun, right? There's like a pipe, and they're like, they could just choose, you know, lemonade, Coke, Diet Coke, whatever. Yeah. They just had one of those, but for sauces. And it was like, you know, like, all right, hold your bottles out. And then you're like, this one's for ketchup. And he pushes the ketchup button, fills up with ketchup. You get your mayo one, etc., etc.
The lava spills out of the pipe. Who made this? Who designed this? God. Look at this. You see it there. It's spewing out at the top there, and it actually manifests in a block of lava. What is this madness?
What pipe is this spilling out of? What's going on here?
Watch out. Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'll stand over it.
Are you ready for this? Come over here. Come and stand on this side over here. Okay. Where I'm standing. Stand where I'm standing and look at the end of this pipe, right? This pipe is pumping lava out of the hose pulley, and so when I break this, lava spews out, and after a few... Give it a second.
Oh my God.
It actually manifests in an actual block of lava being placed.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Ooh. Go on, Chris.
I mean, that's
very realistic of you.
I was going to say, that's our immersion, man.
I know. Yeah, jeez.
But look at this, man.
Careful what you wish for, man.
So this is good now. Over here, we've got... I gave the blaze burner a straw. He's good to go. And now we're pumping the lava that we get from the hose pulley round into the blaze burner. And now we're getting 16,384 stress units, man.
Lovely.
Free off charge.
Lovely. And this is self-sufficient. Excellent. So stress is over, Isaac. You don't need to worry about things locking up. Man. You can connect everything at once. You don't have to disconnect one thing and reconnect the other.
Well, currently,
like you were before.
Currently, it's not all set up, but like ideally, that is the utopia that is we will one day live in.
That is indeed the utopia. Yes.
Yeah, the Zootopia, some might say.
Zootopia. Yeah. Is that a movie?
Zootopia is, I believe, right? Or is it Zoopolis?
No, that's Ben and Cryptic's next mod pack, Isaac.
I don't know.
Coming to launch near you.
Zootopia, okay.
Zootopia. And it's unrelated to Zoolander, I assume.
Yeah, with Ben Stiller. No, I'm pretty sure that those are different movies.
Which I've never watched.
No, neither have I.
I have been likened to in my camera poses before.
Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore. But I used to do a pout apparently, and I look like Zoolander. God, I've not seen a Ben Stiller movie in yonks, man.
The thing is, I've noticed, Nick, that on Netflix, they love using Ben Stiller in stills for movies and shows that he's in for like 4 frames.
Really? So he's like clickbait.
He
Ben
must
Stiller
be.
clickbait.
He must be. I've seen so many things. It's like they put Ben Stiller's face on it, and I'm like, I don't think he's in that. And then you check on like freaking Wikipedia or something, or IMDb, and he's in like 1 movie. 1 minute of the movie, and it's like, why? Or 1 episode of the TV show, and it's like, why is he? Why is he on the screen there?
Oh dear. It's a little bit like what the hell? It's a little bit like there's this movie recently that came out, and it like was going to have Ana de Armas in it, and then it ended up not having her in it. But 2 people like sued the production company because they were like, we bought the tickets because we thought it was going to have her in it. She was in the trailers and it didn't. And I'm pretty sure they won. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
They probably got the price of their movie tickets back, I'd imagine. But like, I can't imagine they got like emotional damages paid back, right?
If this happened in America, man, you bet there's going to be some claims for emotional damage.
Psychological trauma repaid.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, man, if I went to watch a film that was going to have Ana de Armas in and it didn't, that would cause me some psychological damage, Isaac. I don't think I'd be able to recover from it, man.
I can't blame you, man. Honestly, that's fair.
Is that fair enough? Yeah.
Honestly, I can't think of anything more fair than that, Nick. Honestly.
Yeah, good. I'm glad we're on the same page there, man. Now, our water source tier 1 is actively being used.
What do you need it for, man?
I need it for a resource generator, tier 2 or tier 1. Although tier 1 is cleansing water, so whatever one we want, basically.
Wait, what? What do you need it for?
Resource generators.
Usually the water, though, right? You don't need the actual thing. You can just take a bucket out of here, right?
Well, this is the issue. I can't anymore because look, this thing's being actively drained.
It's being sucked dry.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. I mean, can you make another one?
Let's make another one. Let's have a look. Water source.
I mean, it does require 2 buckets of water to make another one. But like, I can temporarily, Nick. I can temporarily just for
stop
you.
The wheels spinning.
I can temporarily stop the wheels spinning.
Okay, thanks.
Here you go. Just for you, man.
Oh yeah, there we go. There's 1. And there's 2. Thank you. All right, spin the wheel. Spin the magic wheels again, Isaac.
I gotta
spin
do
the
it.
magic wheels.
I gotta do it manually, man. Hold on. I gotta kickstart the whole.
Yeah, you gotta jumpstart
system
it.
with.
You've gotta like hand crank really fast, then it's like. And you're like, oh, there we go, lovely.
Yeah,
Just needs a bit of a head start.
There we go. Okay.
Look at all this red sand. Oh yeah. So can I just smelt this into glass? I need some glass to make another water generator.
Okay. Should I take the water wheel down, man? Do we not need the lava wheel anymore? Like, you want me to just rip it out?
The lava wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's nice as a memento, but if it's not providing any input,
and it's quite bright as well.
It is lovely and bright, isn't it? I mean, while it's not taking space, I think we should leave it.
Okay.
If you do need to put something there, then obviously just rip it down because, you know,
right, rip
you
it
need
out.
it.
Right,
rip it out.
Okay.
If in doubt, rip it out, Isaac.
Is that a motto you live by?
Yeah.
In your day-to-day life?
Yeah. So when I feel a deep pain inside me, Isaac.
Yeah.
I get the scissors out.
How often do you find yourself feeling this aforementioned deep pain, Nick?
Deep pain? Oh, I'm feeling it right now, Isaac.
Yeah.
I'm twitching as we speak. Like, scissors are here, Isaac, next to me. But I can't rip it out on stream, so.
Okay, we should be making plates faster now as well, Nick, which you'd be happy to hear.
Oh, very good. Yes, because the clunker is quite slow, isn't it?
No longer.
Is that
no longer that slow? It's gathering.
It's going to be.
It's a little faster, I think. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit faster. Like, it can still be made faster, of course, because we're still. Like, right now, it's not connected via the big cogwheel, small cogwheel accelerant. It's just connected to the base shaft thing. But I think it still is a fair bit faster than it was previously, which is...
It could be talked up.
Exactly.
If needed.
Just like me, man. I can be talked up.
Oh, yeah, same here. I could be talked up. I could also be talked down as well.
Yeah, also true.
I'm flexible. I'm flexible.
Okay.
Here we go.
How's your draw setup going, man?
This is good. The draw setup is there. It has been moved. It is connected, which is good. Just making their second water source tier 1. But yes, everything is good.
Right. I dislike the use of this 2x2 draw, man. So I'm going to throw it in the ocean. All right.
All right. You throw that in the ocean. That 2x2 draw was already there. So
I know, but like, you had the executive decision of whether or not to keep it, Nick, and you chose to keep it, and that
I kept it.
shows a lack of judgment on your part that I just can't abide by.
It's gone forever.
I just, it makes me question everything about this business relationship, Nick, honestly.
I'm leaving the drawers. I can't look at it anymore. I can't look at the scene of the crime anymore. I can't look at my past actions like that. I merely look at them with disgust.
I'm glad that you're able to move on from this atrocity, Nick.
So am I, Isaac. So am I.
Okay, here you go, man. What are you doing? What's going on? Why?
Hello.
Here we go.
What's up?
I thought the whole point was we're making more draws for all of the different rocks, and you've not made any draws for any rocks.
Yeah, no, I've not made any draws for any rocks. I need a bloody water source, Isaac,
What
to
for?
make the rocks.
What for?
To make the resource generators.
But like, you're putting the horse before the camel here, man. We don't need to do that. Just get the stuff
I need the horse, Isaac. I need the horse.
Jeez, this guy.
Okay, cool. So here we go. So
I know the draw controller can be wireless, chat. Like,
hold on.
I don't understand the point of the draw controller being wireless, right? Like, in theory, you can put the draw controller anywhere and wirelessly connect it to the drawers. But like, I don't know. I don't understand the use of this feature, Nick. Do you?
No, I forgot the range for it as well. It's not the range. The thing is, if the range was really big, that would be fine. I think
the range might be infinite, man.
It's all in all the previous packs we've played. It's like 15 blocks, not inclusive.
Really?
Right? Yeah, it's been crap.
Oh, people saying the wireless range is horrible and low. Interesting.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's always been quite low, which has always been an issue. So that's it. It mutes its effectiveness, right?
Right.
So that's my issue. Otherwise, I could have put it on the other side of the planet, man, and it would have been fine.
That is true.
There would have been no need to move. Well, there probably would have been a need to move those drawers, but like the resource generating setup could have stayed where it was in that situation. You could have just had them completely separate.
Right.
Okay, also before all hell breaks loose, here we go. I've made the
I was going to say, could you lock these?
configuration tool, so that these won't be an issue. Oh, I see we've had some
leakage. Yeah, there's
leakage,
we need an upgrade on that, on the blackstone. There's too much blackstone. Or you could just take it out and block it. It'd be fine.
I'm going to take it out and block it temporarily here.
Okay.
There we go. Lovely. Okay, so now...
Can you link all these together? Do you have the linking tool?
Yes. Here we go.
So that I can just double click.
This. Okay.
He's got it. So
okay, give it a go.
Deep slate on? I did. So deep slate is what we get, right? Not cobbled deep slate. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's working, man. It's good. I'm moving everything over.
Good. Lovely, lovely.
We're swinging.
Let's have a look what these upgrades are saying as well.
I don't think the upgrades are super necessary just yet.
We need one just for this scorch stone.
Well, it's not necessary, right? Like, it's fine for the scorch stone to back up in the generators, is all I'm saying, right?
Right.
Like, I'm saying it doesn't matter.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, I'm just quite curious to see how hard they are. Those upgrades.
That's how a lot of things in life start, man.
I know, right.
Okay.
Oh, there they are. Oh, yeah, it's just a lot of metal, basically.
Right.
I feel like there's less. Oh no, that is actually the. Yeah, we've only ever had 4 draw upgrades, haven't we? I think we just used netherite ones so much in our last pack that I'm like attuned to just look for those. Okay, that's fine. Cool.
All right.
There we go.
I think we've got draws down for all of the basic stuff, man.
Basic bits.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Nick. Your progress has been lacking this episode. I was hoping to have all of this moved over. I was hoping to have, I made the draws. I'm not.
Look, don't worry about that. I was trying to drink, Isaac. I actually forgot what I was doing. But we won't worry about that. I was talking about films, Isaac. Oh, God.
Oops.
What happened there?
Oh, gosh. It's so bright when you die.
Oh, yeah, it is. I forgot that happens.
Why is it so bright?
I don't know, It's because you're a ghost, Isaac.
Does it go away?
Yeah, you can levitate. It does go away. You can, like, levitate and move around and stuff. So, yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay. That's good. I'm gonna put the vending machines here and here, man. Either side of our,
this is
wall
quite
of
nice.
storage.
Yeah,
this
is
right.
Nice. Yeah. This is good. This is good.
Nice stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more. I think we will need a lot of quadro draws for like the other crap.
Yeah, a lot of the garbage that we're working on. I didn't throw away the old quadro draw. I just put it in the system. And by the system, I mean in one of our chests so that we can use it in the future.
We can move this botany stuff over as well.
Yeah, I mean, so there's always possibilities. Like I think it might not be a terrible idea to like shimmy the vending machines over by one and maybe put the and again maybe move
quadro draws on the sides.
Well, I was thinking of putting the botany pot drawers there. Right, because these need like too high space, right?
Too high space.
They need like the actual drawer itself. And then you need the other stuff on top of it, right?
Can you like pipe from a botany pot? Does an
I believe you can pipe from a botany pot, yes.
Yeah,
like if you come over here, you'll see that the botany pots in here are actually, they are full of stuff.
Right. Yeah, like, because they don't necessarily have to be on top. So like what I've done here with this resource generator, so there's a resource generator generating one of the stones, right? But it needed an inventory underneath it. So I just put a chest under it and then piped from the chest. So even if the botany pot thing doesn't work, like here, right?
Yes.
You can't pipe out of here.
Yes.
So you can always chuck the botany pots on the back and connect them to the drawers.
Future reference. I think scenarios like this are best served by a new vanilla feature, Nick, that was added maybe 6 years ago, and that is the barrel.
So new. It is new to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. Oh, are those barrels openable from the side?
They are. Yeah, you can open them. See. Even if it's facing upwards, you can still you can open it when there's something on top of it. Basically,
the barrels from Minecraft. Nice. Okay, I didn't know.
You didn't think that?
Oh dear.
Which mod did you think added barrels?
I thought it was from Create because the only time I've used barrels really is I've chucked them underneath Create Crafters, right, as the final edition. Oh, and they do look quite wooden, right? And Create's quite a wooden mod, so
maybe. Yeah,
Chat, can you blame me? Can you blame me? Can you blame me?
Maybe,
No,
man. Maybe.
No.
Do I need a netherrack for this? I think I do, right? For the warped fungus to grow. Yeah, barrels are cheaper as well. Quite interesting.
How are they?
It's 6 planks and 2 slabs.
Ah, I see. So you save like 1 plank, but is it bigger or is it the same size?
It's the same
No,
size, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I see. But it's better.
Yeah. But it's cheaper, and it's... I mean, I guess it is kind of... Like, I think they look worse than chests, personally. But, like...
Yeah.
That's the only downside, I guess.
Yeah, I guess when you can't see them, though, it's not really an issue, is it?
No, exactly right.
It's all good.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Lovely.
it looks quite nice having the pots on top of the drawers, though, personally. I like the little drawer.
Yeah,
pots
they provide a bit of an animation as well, like you can see stuff moving around.
Yeah, right. And then we can always still have, I think, more 2x2 drawers on top of those. Do you... Oh, how do you feel, man, about going crazy?
Ooh.
Does that sound like something you'd be into?
I've already gone crazy, Isaac. So, I mean, how far can you even go past that? Right?
You know what I've said
nothing's
before,
crazy to me anymore, right?
I think I said it in the last episode. You can never go too far, man.
Exactly. So,
Right.
so what's the suggestione, Isaac?
The suggestion here, man, is that we get some 4x4 or 2x2 drawers, but that we change the color that we're using. Because so far we've only been using the warped planks, but we do have access to the crimson planks. And so it's possible for the top layer up here, if I do something like this, I can then do something like this, and we can have these colorful 2x2 crimson drawers.
I can even go like two layers of blue, two layers of red, 2 layers of blue, like however we want to.
We could always go red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue.
Oh, that's quite good actually. This looks like I'm looking like it feels like I'm looking at a IKEA unit here, right? Like it's all kind of squared off, but there's like lots of different storage bits and bobs, which is quite nice. And also, oh Christ, before this, here we go. Let me lock these real quick before this, before all hell breaks loose. There we go. Lovely.
Shroom lights are so bright, man.
I know they are so bright, aren't they? They're very good.
How do you feel about it, though, man? Are we pro against the shroom lights?
I like it. Oh, you're going along the top as well. That is
just this needs to be people need to know that this is our. It's so bright.
God, I don't know if anyone pays attention to these, like my eyes during the stream, but during these streams, but they go really red towards the end, and this will make them go red after like 10 minutes, man. I love it. I can't wait.
I thought you were talking. You were going to start talking about like how your pupils dilated, like when there's so much light hits the screen. Just like...
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Also, probably that if they looked really closely.
Yeah. Thumbs up. Let us know in the comments if you ever zoom in on your phone to see Nick's pupil dilation
level. See my eyes dilate. Yeah. This is a good camera.
Yeah, right, exactly. If you're not already, that's a Patreon feature where we give you a pre-zoomed in video of
early access.
Nick's pupils.
Only
yeah.
peeps. Yeah,
it's just his pupils. We crop out everything else. Yeah.
Exactly.
Not an actual feature. Don't subscribe and ask for it, please.
No, it's not happening. All right, the first thing that's going in, Isaac's the C-Bucks. There we go.
If you pledge enough, it will happen. Like,
if you pledge enough, and it allowed me to buy like a whole second camera that's got this like pupil view, right? TM. Then I'd do it. Like you best believe I'd do it.
Right. Pupil view.
God, we've got so much crap in these drawers. I'm just trying to deduce what's worth. Just what's worth.
So we are going to get at some point to simple storage networks, right?
In which case we can just have chests with garbage.
I think the drawers are going to be useful, right? Because it's going to save us having to craft a lot because we can just put like a link cable on the storage controller, right? So I think the fruits of this labor that we're currently working on are going to be borne out once we get simple storage networks up and running, right?
Nice. Yeah.
I think currently we're not going to receive many fruits, but eventually the fruits will
the fruits will be more like useful when putting stuff away because you can just come to this center drawer and just, fruit the crap out of this drawer controller and boom, you just put everything away.
Yeah.
But when receiving stuff back out, like there's a little bit more fruit because you can see where things are without having to open each inventory. But on the flip side, yeah, like it's not as fruity as what you're proposing when we've got that simple storage network up and running.
Exactly, right.
Which would be nice.
Okay. Are you working? Yeah, I think you're working. 80% chance. That's fine. Okay. No, this is all connected up, man. I quite like the I don't know what it is, man. When you're further away, you don't really see it when you're up close like this. But if you come over here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Come over here. The further away you go, the more reflective the floor gets. It's a bizarre situation. But if you come all the way over here and you look at like the floor under those lights,
shimmer, right?
It's like the wood is shining, right?
It is.
You look straight down. Like the wood underneath you is not shiny at all. But then like at a distance, the wood's almost got like it's wet. Right?
Yeah, it is. It's like it's just been painted.
But from over here, man, the lights, camera, action, you look like a movie star.
Oh, do I? All right,
if you stand, yeah, you stand in front of the draw controller and look at me and then look at my stream, man.
Have a look.
Like, oh, you look incredible, man.
Oh, yeah, look at me. I'm glowing.
Yeah, right?
Glowing. Oh.
You look fantastic.
So that's the secret, man. That's the secret. I just got to turn my light up. Hold on.
It's not the Nylium chat. It's that wood right there. There's wood right there that's glowing.
Here we go. Right, so I'm going to try and replicate it in real life. Right, is this better? There we go. It's 100%.
Hold on. You want me to replicate mine as well?
Yeah. Before it was on 1%. If I do this as well, I can. There we go. God's flipping heck.
Oh, mine doesn't go quite as bright.
Who needs RTX? Who needs shaders in Minecraft when you can have shaders in real life, Isaac? Oh gosh.
Who needs it, man? Who needs it?
Who bloody needs it? Oh, I've turned it off. There we go. Oh
yeah.
Let me turn that back down. Oh, that's better. God, I was blind myself.
My lights are they're facing away from me and they're like bouncing off the wall.
Yes,
so I don't. Thankfully, I don't get completely obliterated.
Yeah, my light panel does face my face. Which is hence why it's on 1%. Usually when it's on. Oh, dear.
All right. I think
all these drawers are linked, man. Yeah.
Wonderful. Fantastic. I am, on my end, very close to having the stuff that I need, aka the clay, right? That's what we were working on.
Nice.
So, like, I've set up a long shaft over here, right? To connect. Everything is now connected, right? So no more manual hand cranking, none of that stuff. Over here, this washing setup is now connected, and Nick, I have a stack and a half of clay. So finally, next time when we come back, we should have, I believe, what it takes. I think we calculated that we needed a stack. If we were to make both, I don't remember if it was just a stack of clay to get just the coke oven, but I think it was for both.
I think it was for both. Yeah. I think
if that's the case, which I think it is, then we should be able to come back next time and should hopefully be able to fairly easily get the coke brick and the blast brick. At which point, Nick, we can finally move on. Which we've been saying this for like 7 episodes now, but we'll be finally able to move on into
We actually will. It's actually happening.
In engineering questline, Nick. But those are problems for future Nick and future Isaac, because for now we are out of time for this episode of Cryptopolis.